Oh, we're doing it now?
How embarrassing!
How embarrassing! How
Well. Welcome to another episode of How Embarrassing, the podcast about all of our embarrassing lives. My name's Molly.
And my name's Steve.
That over there, that's producer Matt Cole. And today we have Haley in the stewed.
Haley!
How's it
Hello.
going?
Hi. Yeah, it's going pretty good today. I'm off my Vyvanse, so
Cool.
no tracks for this train of thought.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Is it just for this podcast or is it a special occasion?
Oh, it's a Sunday fun day. Like
Yeah.
Sunday fun day. Cool.
She gets loose on
Okay,
Sunday.
good, all right.
Let's it.
No
Yeah.
Vyvan
Right.
Sunday.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
That's cool.
Before we started
Meow.
recording, we were saying, we can't believe you've never been on the podcast
Yeah,
before.
Oh,
We've known
holy
Haley
shit.
forever.
Yeah.
Forever, ever.
And but she moved away.
She took a sabbatical in Texas.
Yeah.
of all places.
That's the best places.
Is Austin super weird? Is it true? Is it true?
Late stage capitalism took the weird away.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The weird has moved temporarily to Portland, and then I think we'll see that one kind of get
Maine?
probably actually because like
Yeah.
Portland, Oregon probably
Yeah.
now is getting co-opted.
That's what I've heard.
It is. I have a lot of friends who live there, and I'm like,
Temper that lot, though, right?
yeah.
A lot of friends.
Okay, you're right.
And now it's Norfolk. Norfolk's weird now.
Yeah. Wild
Fuck
and weird
yeah.
Norfolk. We've had a
It's 'cause of
weird.
me.
We've actually had a very particularly weird weekend. So I do
Ooh.
apologize, Haley, because we've got a lot to talk about,
Yeah.
and you're gonna
But chime in, I'm
you're gonna
sure.
be along for a kind of wild ride today.
I can just react.
And I just would like to say ahead of time, Dad, hey, thank you
Ooh.
for supporting the podcast. Turn this episode off right now. Are you still listening, Dad? You'll regret it if you do. Okay.
He can listen to us get bullied.
Yeah.
Mr. Molly's dad, please give me a phone call if you'd like a good time.
I hope he never calls you because he should have turned it off when I said it. So that's how we'll know you're busted.
That's our litmus test.
So yeah, the weekend started with me and Jeff getting absolutely brutally bullied.
Matt's button happy today.
Matt, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
He's gay.
Hey.
He's gay today. He's having a very gay day.
yeah.
Yeah, I actually didn't. So it's technically Halloween weekend. We're recording this, and
Yeah.
it's so dumb because it's on a Wednesday. I didn't really go pretty hard last
It's
night.
Thursday actually because
Thursday?
I'm teaching film appreciation on Halloween.
Oh.
Are you going to do like a horror theme?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
watching A Quiet Place in class.
Oh,
I've
that's
never seen that
good.
one.
Not a classic horror movie, A Quiet Place.
We're studying sound design, so
So we kind of had to make it relevant.
Glad you're not studying like plot and story because that movie fucking sucks.
That's
Does it?
really rude.
Yeah, because like it was.
Some people worked really hard on that.
How do
film.
you, yeah, John Krasinski.
Jim from The Office.
Like
loves that.
how do you take a shit in that world? Because you can't like make loud noises. The
that's a
How do you clean
scene
your ears?
I need.
you're like
I'm
Have
like,
you ever had
I'm
to,
like,
have you ever had like anxiety about pooping in public and then like
yeah.
you're
Yeah,
just
every
like
time.
trying to clench your butthole,
oh
like
yeah.
let whisper farts out?
Yeah.
but
Story
it's
of my
just-
life.
It's just an echo into
You're
an
kind
empty
of
Yeah.
chamber.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you like hold toilet paper up against it to muffle the sound.
So smart.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
I've never done that.
I do
Really?
that, like a lot of hookups. I'm in
Yes.
the bathroom with tissue on my butt.
Exactly. The best thing is when you have an apartment yourself and the bathroom is right next to it, but it's also the worst thing because when you bring somebody
Yeah.
over and it's the only bathroom in the place.
Yeah.
Like I
remember the first time I hooked up with someone and I was living in a house with a bunch of roommates and I had my bedroom and the bathroom was like literally like footsteps from my pillow and the guy took a shit.
Yeah, it's
the next
embarrassing.
morning, and I was like, maybe like there was also a hall bathroom though. I was like,
Oh, come on.
go
Yeah,
to
that
the
guy. Yeah,
hall.
go in the fucking hall, you animal.
and that guy, everyone here knows. I just want to say.
Well, I'll say something about somebody we all know
and
as well.
it wasn't someone I was married to.
Okay. Well, that
which is who I think you would think it was.
So I visited a special lady friend in Chicago who we all know, and so like she
I love
only
it
had
when we edge people like this.
she only had one bathroom that was attached like right next to where she sleeps.
Oh, and she's so much hotter than you.
She's so much hotter
you
than
had
me.
to poop in her head.
And it was 3 a.m. 3 a.m. and I'm like, oh God, I gotta. And like, and I like cough, fake cough, like, and
I'm like
flush the
turning on the
toilet,
shower.
turn
like,
the
I'm
shower.
just gonna freshen up.
This is why I sync my light switch to work with my speaker, so it plays "Living La Vida Loca"
No.
every time that you turn on the lights.
Oh, wow.
That would be cool. You
These are
guys
great
really
tips.
should do that. Yeah. Carry a,
And the stink too.
you got to carry a matchbook.
You have to be very cautious about the timing.
Poopery.
And I only just
Yeah.
learned that like you have to flush right after it comes
right?
out.
Yeah, the courtesy flush. You got to flush before you wipe.
Like as soon as it's coming out. Like
I hate this conversation.
I'm sorry. I know we don't really talk about potties. a
oh,
lot.
do we? Because I think we just did. Potty talk. Potty talk,
talk.
girl. Let your potty talk. Let your potty talk. Let your potty talk, girl.
Okay, so me and Jeff, why don't you tell about the bullying thing? Because then I'm gonna take over.
I love
for my
your Baltimore
situation.
accent. Bullying.
I know it's so bad.
Bully.
So
I know.
bad.
Bully.
My sister went to a college and the mascot was the Bullets, and she was just mocked mercilessly.
The bullets.
The Gettysburg Bullets.
Gettysburg?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what they are. It's
The
a little,
Gettysburg Bullets.
it's a little too on the nose.
Yeah. God.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all wouldn't even tell me about this. You said remind me the night it happened. Remind me to tell it on the pod, but you would not give any details.
We got
And
bullied.
Who is it?
Fucking bullied.
We went to Tap House,
Okay.
our favorite little local bar.
Yep.
And
It's actually
Well,
I
your
will say,
favorite. Kogan's my favorite.
Tap House is
Fuck
not
out.
my favorite, but it is
Yeah.
a place where every time I go there, I know I'm gonna leave in a blackout. Like I get so drunk. I get so drunk in that bar.
More so than Kogan's.
More so than Kogan's.
Okay.
Like Kogan's, I really like. It does not hit me like Tap House does.
Hey, look how I'm using the mic. I like this.
Yeah, the Sidewinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like this is really
That's,
fitting me. I love
yeah.
it.
But yeah, so we're at
Keep
Tap House.
We're at Tap House and we go sit out on their porch. And there's like one table filled, and then there's another
It's
table.
a pretty empty porch.
Yeah.
Like,
There's probably like 5 tables that are completely empty.
yeah.
So we just sit at one of the empty ones.
Yeah.
Molly's sitting, I'm standing next to it.
But like we're clearly at this table.
Yeah, we're at the table
Like-
and we're talking. And then this group of
Matt, I need you to take that off the screen. It's making me feel sick.
Oh,
It's the Bristol stool
I just
chart
googled
for-
diarrhea.
Stop. Can you please just X
Why is
out
this-
of it?
Why is this a picture of
Matt.
ravioli?
Matt,
That
can you
looks
X
like
out of
kimchi,
it?
actually.
All right, go ahead.
You could tell I was mad.
Empty tables.
Yes.
Yeah.
Empty chairs at empty tables, except for me and Jeff.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we sit down.
Yep.
And we're just chatting. 2 minutes later,
Oh my God, you were chatting?
Yeah. The two
Keep
of us of all
and then
people.
there was just like a group of people who came out. And
I
they
can't
just,
believe that.
And they sat.
Matt, are you gonna be?
I don't know where to put in things. Your stories are so boring always.
Matt, this is really fucked up.
I knew when he was button happy from the start. We
It
were
was
gonna
gonna
be
be off
dealing
the
with and then he's looking up things on the screen.
We got Button Boy and old Vivans over here.
We should probably take my Vivans today.
The ship is
All right.
sinking, but we're gonna keep going.
I'm gonna zip it.
But they come and they just sit at the same table as us, and then more and more come
and more
out,
people
and they
come.
just keep sitting at the
At
table.
the one table we were sitting at. There were so many other tables.
So we just are like, I guess we'll move to the empty table next to us,
We
and we
just-
move, and they just fill up the table and don't acknowledge it.
They never
didn't say
they
a
never
word
said
to
like,
us.
"Oh my god, we're sorry." Like
Yeah,
we didn't realize what we were doing. And I do think they were all on cocaine.
they were talking a mile per minute.
They were all like, I think
they all came out of the bathroom and were like, "Well, we were sitting here before we went into."
yeah,
the-"
now we sit here, and they were really going a mile a minute.
Yeah.
So they had no awareness of us, but yeah, it was kind of a hate crime.
Yeah, we just we just got bullied out of a table.
Did you know any of them?
No,
No, it was young youth.
young youth.
And me and Jeff just trying to be,
Yeah,
be
because
ourselves out there.
I've been to said bar. There's like 6 tables
It's
out
a pretty
there.
At
big
least.
patio area.
And
like
yeah,
there's a lot
there was
of
only
places.
one that had people at it besides
There's
ours.
like 6 tables and then also like bench seating like there's so many places to
Yeah.
be that weren't just right where we are.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of just awkward for us.
I'm so
I
sorry.
will say.
But did you all talk at all or anything?
To those people?
Yeah.
No, we just
they
moved
never
to the next
acknowledged
table.
we
and
existed.
So there was a lack of boundaries. Here is what I'm diagnosing.
Yeah, I mean, we probably should have been like, hello. You know?
Hello.
Hello.
We should have said something, but if we did, I probably would have been really rude.
Yeah.
You know how I
It's
get.
just an awkward thing.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
easier
also,
just-
it would have ended up with like me and Jeff apologizing to them and like something, like we would have ended up doing chores for them or something. I don't know. It feels like we would have. So then cut to the next part of our tale. Well,
Yeah.
I guess the two
Ooh.
stories aren't related.
No,
so
they're not
I
related
should
at
make
all.
it a part
I
one,
was
part
like,
two
cut
thing.
to.
This story actually was most recently updated about 37 minutes ago.
Whoa.
Is that when
Are
you
you
came?
serious?
Yeah, when I got here. So last night we were out at Lava Fest, which is like this fun like Halloween music festival thing. Like
had a great
local
time.
shout outs to Norfolk. We
I
had a
drank too
great time. We had a great time.
And I was there. I don't usually come out to things.
Matt was
Yeah, we
there.
saw the radio
Haley was
cover
there.
band.
That was great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so
We had so much fun.
we had so much fun.
Until
And then so I this guy that I had been messaging with, like not in any real way.
ooh la
well, is anything real,
la.
but I was messaging with this guy on Tinder, and then the guy like shows up, like he just also happened
What a
to be
prick.
there. We hadn't planned to like meet up there,
Okay.
I will say, but like like he just happened to be there.
I feel like all of Ghent was there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like,
It was
oh
like-
yeah, I'm here too. And so he ended up like appearing kind of out of nowhere and saying hi. And I was like, oh hey, like how's it going? I said maybe 1 sentence, 2 sentences to him, and then he immediately
What'll he do?
just walked away from me to talk to this girl dressed like a dominatrix.
Oh.
Austin
sorry.
Gamlin, friend of the pod, was like, Molly, your Tinder date lasted about 2 seconds before you started talking to that hotter girl.
You also, we saw Mean Girls on Thursday, Friday, and in the chat
Oh
going
yeah,
to
let's
it,
lay it out for this guy.
Molly was like, should I bang this guy? He's kind of ugly. And we were like,
Yes.
and we were like, well, what's the pictures? Like, let's see.
I
Let's
sent
see what he
pictures,
is.
and the group chat ripped this guy apart.
Yes.
And I will say, like, I don't really,
Can we see a picture?
I don't really
Send
call.
it to How Embarrassing Chat.
I don't really call people ugly very much because I just don't think that's something anyone can help. And like, I don't
Good.
know,
That's
like,
very
I just like don't like to do that, but this guy in particular, I sent it to the group chat, and Jeff said that guy's hideous. I almost threw up when I looked at this picture. Like everyone was really being rude about this guy.
Nosferatu was his nickname.
Yeah, yeah, he was called Nosferatu Jr. But anyway, so whatever. This guy, what I'm saying is he's not like some big hot hottie. He's no Austin Radford. Shout out, Austin, if you're listening, you're hot. You know it. But so this guy shows up, and I thought was better looking in person.
Let
And
me pull that up.
so it's that guy.
Left or right?
Both?
Right.
Wow.
I would do both of them. They're both yes for me. I'm a bisexual though, so
And I will say also though
What does that have to do with these two
Yeah.
men?
bisexual women
Like ugly
historically,
dudes.
ugly men.
Oh.
Like, give me a personality with a questionable
Okay.
face.
Oh, his name is
let's-
Matthew.
So let's talk about personality though. Scroll down.
Okay.
His first line is former D1 athlete.
Oh,
Oh,
Which, like,
that's a big D, by the way.
I could get him into therapy.
That man is 35 years old, still talking about how he was a D1 athlete.
Oh yeah, he's living in the past. I'm investing.
So let's just say I'm better than him.
Yeah.
On all fronts. Anyway, so this guy,
Start with
whatever,
that.
comes up, talks to me for 5 seconds, is gone. I'm like, oh, I guess like nice to meet you, whatever. And like kind of like move. I was like, yeah, fuck that guy, whatever. And then he found me again.
I think we should just cut to the real part of this story.
Okay. Found me again in the beer line.
So
I
he's
ended up,
6'2"?
yeah.
Oh.
Ended up going home with him.
Oh, nice.
So that's where things kind of start to get. And once again, Dad, if you have this on, turn this off.
Yeah, this is
So anyway, we hook up. He
Is that his? Can we see?
A little bit of schlong, maybe.
Does it go down and then hooks up like this?
Oh,
like an alien claw?
a genie lamp.
It's it's like one of those like the pickers
Is
for a
he-
fireplace.
Yeah.
That have the
was
hook
he
up.
uncut? Because that looks like uncut through those
Through his shorts.
Okay,
Through
so-
his D1 shorts.
So I need to tell all of you this.
Boy's got a dick like a genie lamp.
This guy has, and I'm not exaggerating, the biggest penis I've ever seen.
like forearm
Huge.
thickness.
Oh
Like
my
so, like
God.
couldn't get my finger, like couldn't touch my fingers around.
Oh
it.
my
Yeah, I
God.
want to. Yeah.
Giant.
And Molly has
giant-
big old hands.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you do.
giant, massive cock.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Huge. And so that was fun, all fun and good. And so we like hook up last night and hook up this morning when we woke up. And this morning, and so last night, I want to be clear, I was really drunk. So like, I don't really, there's not, whatever. It was sloppy. This morning we're hooking up. And when he's getting ready to go,
Oh no.
I can't believe I'm talking about
No,
Oh,
that's all right.
It's
I
Shame
so
here.
it's so good.
Do you want me to put a voice on it or?
it. No.
Okay.
Like,
No,
Is your
this
regular
needs to be
voice?
raw.
Okay.
But maybe bleep out his name though.
Okay.
But when he's getting ready to come, he leaves the bed,
Yeah.
walks into his kitchen, opens up his kitchen trash can, and comes into his kitchen trash can.
What? Isn't that the craziest thing you've ever heard? Like what the fuck?
Can you imagine being inside of a woman and then leaving to come in your trash can?
It's the smell of the like day old chicken that's getting him
It's
to
the-
his
and-
final movements.
I'm like, what's in there? Like your coffee grounds? Like,
What if it was a compost bin?
A compost bed.
I was talking to Jeff this morning, and Jeff goes, "Well, that's a whole new definition of cum dumpster." Left the bed, left the bedroom, not even to like go like whatever. Like, here's the thing about cum: it's either going in you or on you.
Right,
typically.
right.
Mhm.
This went into another room, into a trash can,
That's insane.
a kitchen trash can.
Oh, he thinks you're gonna trap him.
Okay, but that's the thing. He could have come anywhere.
Yeah, but see, people who are so afraid of trapping, it's
Yeah,
like
okay.
if he comes on your nipple, you might take that
Oh,
sauce
and
and then immediately dip it in. And
But that's not how pregnancy works, right?
there's like really
Oh, Jeff.
marginally.
Now it's time for Educate Jeff about women's anatomy.
A low chance.
Yeah, there's like
There's a low chance?
Yeah.
So yeah, it just how strong are your swimmers? How long can they survive? They're supposed to survive in a warm environment.
And like
but if
how
Right.
how fertile's the lady?
yeah,
Some bitches be getting knocked up. Just ask my cousin. She's always pregnant.
yeah,
But you can like scoop in place.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's called
He's a
called
former
scuba
D1 athlete. That's why
Look
he
at him.
knows.
And now he's
because
fucking staring at me.
D1 athletes are trained in how not to get trapped.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
So anyway, this guy also like
I also love
talks in this
trapped
weird
is just getting a girl pregnant.
Yeah.
It's like so
trap.
misogynistic.
trap. But the so yeah, he goes and comes in the trash can, and I like so I was too stunned to speak. I didn't even bring it up. I didn't mention it. I just
What did he
like,
say when he walked away?
nothing. He
No,
just went-
Haley's completely right.
He just
Yeah.
went.
He
and
knew you
did
were
it.
gonna
Scoop.
scoop cum out of the dumpster
With
and
the
then put it
coffee
in
grounds.
you. Yeah. And the raw chicken pieces.
Okay, what about me gives off an impression that I would be looking to settle down and start a family.
This is insane.
This is a girl who was dressed as a whore crab.
I don't feel good about humanity. I'm sad.
Yeah.
I'm very sad.
Well,
like,
Matt, prepare to get sadder because there's more. So so I wake up, like I pass out again after that. I wake up and he's in the living room fully clothed watching Parks and Rec, laughing harder than any, like laughing like he was watching the funniest fucking thing in the world. So I'm just kind of getting dressed and I'm like, you know, I'm in a slut. So here's another thing.
Haley's just like has a disgusted look on her face, staring at the screen with his picture on it.
Here's another thing we have to remember is that when you go out in a Halloween costume, you need to remember that.
Oh no!
For if you're walking home.
Oh,
the next
as a fucking crab.
I am wearing.
Did you crab walk home?
I am wearing truly wearing a bathing suit. Walking home from this guy's house, and as I'm leaving, he's like, "Yeah, like enjoy your cold walk home." Like, and I was like, "Yeah, I really wish I had thought this get up through, but gotta go." So I leave as quickly as I could, and call everyone I know to tell them about this trash can situation. I mean, like it was high highs and low lows. So whatever. Cut to today. I get all showered up and go meet up with my good friend Jeff.
And your new boyfriend?
Nope, my good friend Jeff Epo. And we're at brunch and I'm like, fuck. Like, because I left my glasses. And like, I have a bunch of different pairs, but these are clear frames. So like, they're the only glasses I have that really just go with every outfit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, fuck, I do need those back. But I just like texted him and was like, hey, like I left my glasses at your place. Like I'm not worried about it right now because I'm also hungover as hell and don't want to. Yeah. Not really trying to go back.
Oh God, is this where the second bad part comes?
So I'm like, what is he gonna say? Not worried about it, whatever. And he was like, okay, I'll just like, he like was like, I'll leave them on my porch.
Wait, Jeff, do you have a song in your head? You're like looking around, like, are you singing something in your head?
No.
Okay.
He's like, I'll leave them on my porch, whatever. And Jeff's like, oh, this guy never wants to talk to you again. And I'm like, yeah, I can tell. But anyway, I was like, okay, but like, I'm not going to go there today. So like, maybe don't just leave them on your porch forever. Like, I don't know. And he's like, okay, whatever, I'll take them in. So me and Jeff go to brunch. We're back at my house. We go out. We get to Peck and Pour. We walk in. Yes. So we walk into Peck and Pour for a beer. And we walk into the bar. We're like, hey, like, we're gonna sit outside, so we go sit outside. And I went in to use the bathroom. I was talking to the server. Like my presence was known in this bar. Like I was not being quiet or incognito in any way.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
And then I was sitting on the porch, and I see the guy leave the bar, and he just like walks and is walking away, and I could I knew he had seen me.
Oh no.
And was pretending he didn't fucking see me.
He's embarrassed.
And so I went, hey.
Yes. Yes. This is what I root for in my web series.
He was sitting there. I go, hey. And he turns around and is like, oh, hey, and like comes over and talks about nothing. Like he's like, what are you drinking? Like,
I'm watching football.
Talking about nothing, basically, and walks away. And Jeff goes, yeah, Molly, he saw us immediately when we got here, and he was just trying to make sure, like he was trying to get out of here before
we first walked in to like tell them we were going to sit outside. I turned and went, ugh. What is that?
Oh my God.
And then
what is that?
Looks like a D1 in my head, athlete. I was like, is that ugly guy that I didn't say anything because I was like, I don't think it is him.
Imagine
he would have said something because he was staring directly at us.
Yeah, imagine getting blown off by a guy who was inside of you that morning who you have saved in your phone as trash can.
Who comes in trash cans?
This
like
guy,
Oscar the Grouch.
This guy fucking saw me and tried to get out of saying hi to me.
I love. He's worse than Oscar the Grouch though, because Oscar the Grouch, that's his home.
This man would not even say, "Hey, weird to
what
funny seeing you
prick.
here." Fucking prick. This guy put my glasses on his porch and then went to the bar. So he
I
wouldn't
And then saw you there and went, fuck.
saw me there. Said,
I think I know
"Fuck."
this guy, by the way.
And as he's walking away, I go, "Hey."
Is he a former med student?
He's a former Mormon.
He looks like a Mormon.
He does look
Yeah,
like a
he
Mormon.
does.
All right, so I'm going to give him a bit of the doubt. Here's my 2 theories. One, very similar to what we're talking about. Like, he was told that as a D1 athlete, when you sleep with somebody, make sure they don't trap you.
They don't have any access to
I
your
think
Yeah.
that's accurate.
So,
I think
like-
Haley was right.
Yeah. So, or let's give him more of the benefit of the doubt. And he's a feminist, and he decided not to come on your body. He thought that was demeaning. That's something you see in porn. And he didn't. He wanted to not assume anything.
I don't think this guy's a feminist.
Then the other thing is, okay, so you sent a screenshot here of the height as well as platonic, what he's looking for. What did he want romantic? Do you know what that was?
It's if you keep scrolling here, I'll
Well,
get the whole
yeah,
bio
get the whole
up.
thing in here. I'm curious
I
what he's
believe
looking
it's
for.
I'm
Because
just looking for someone to throw around.
he also
Yeah.
he also, I mean,
Big fan of freckles and tattoos.
Yeah, that's what I was
Molly
gonna
has
say.
Both of these.
yeah, so like maybe this
Here's
is
the
gonna work
thing,
out.
I'm this guy's fucking type, and he's trying to ignore me in a
No.
bar. Are
He's-
you kidding?
He's negging you.
He's negging the fuck out of me, and that is unfair.
He probably followed you and Jeff.
So let me read.
Go ahead.
Let me read this bio.
Yeah.
Okay. 6'2", former D1 athlete looking for fun or platonic relationships. Let's get a drink, see if we click. Big fan of freckles and tattoos. Platonic. I moved back and all my friends are gone. I'm regularly active and looking for people to share adventures and conversations with. I play random sports, enjoy paddleboarding, going to breweries, and pretty much anything outside. Wow, really unique. Sets him apart. Oh, you like breweries and going outside? Cool.
Roasted.
Uncle times 4, father times 0.
See, because he's coming in a trash can.
And then it says, fun, looking for someone on the submissive side to toss around from time to time. Maybe I'm not submissive enough.
No. But he talked to the dominatrix before you.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, you know what? You missed your
Well, she was
opportunity.
just dressed as one at a Halloween
Yeah.
party. So
That's what it is. You missed your opportunity. He wanted you to say, "Oh, wait, no,
Why would he want that?
sorry, no, not
Charlie.
that." Wait, was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I had a U button. This is Haley from like.
No.
No.
This is Haley's first time on the
just said
podcast.
it.
Charlie.
That's Billy and Maya.
Oh, Billy.
Charlie.
She just did a
It
dead
sounds
on
just like-
impression. Yeah.
Anyways, he probably wanted you to say, "Oh, wait, where's my button?" Oh, I'm there.
Oh, Daddy. What are you doing taking all that cum to the trash can? Why don't you put it in my mouth, big dicky one?
Big Dicky one?
Yeah, he's D1 now.
I'm
Oh.
sorry.
You can't trust a mouth, though, if you're a D1 athlete. Because you might
Wait, why?
spit it. If you're good at faking a swallow, you tuck it under your tongue. Wait.
Sorry, babe.
And then that's
I
what,
know you're just gonna stick it under your tongue and then scoop it and place it.
Haley, were you a D1 athlete? Because I feel like it seems like you got the crash course somewhere.
and I guess that's a warm, moist place to keep it too,
Yeah.
and transfer it.
So do
Wow.
you think this guy will ever call me again?
No,
Not if you listen to this podcast.
Actually, no. This is the kind of dude that, like, 3 months from now will, like, text you and make it seem like he's interested in something
Yeah.
serious and being your boyfriend.
Mm.
And then he'll hook up with you, and
Yeah.
then your dad will have to come pick you up because it snowed. And then he walks you home in the snow, and you're like, wow, my dad's walking me home during my walk of shame.
So that's something.
Very specific.
It's very specific.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think maybe that.
Seems like that kind of guy, huh?
Yeah, just
Wait,
a little bit.
Do you know him?
No, I've never met this one.
Yeah.
All his friends are gone. I think his friends are having kids, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's just not ready to be
They
a
didn't-
father.
yeah.
He's a father times 0.
I don't know. There's probably some like dumpster that's pregnant out there.
I just like can't. There's some like trash, like
Yeah.
some.
There's a raccoon.
Some
I was about to
abomination.
say, like, a bunch of baby raccoons are just springing from the abyss.
And they look just like him because all raccoons do.
Oscar the
just
Grouch is like, "Hey, stop coming on my head, you
It's
dick!"
raccoons with
Yeah.
dicks so big Molly's hand can't fit around it.
So after he walks away from Peckinpah, Jeff just goes, "I'm embarrassed for you."
Jeff, way to rub salt in the eyes. Have you ever been?
It was fucking brutal.
Have you ever
though.
been chaperoned by Papa Graham on the Walk of Shame?
No. I
Okay,
haven't.
wow.
I think
That seems like a really specific to Haley.
I feel like we need to take a commercial break and then
Oh, that's
get
true.
into that
Revisit
story.
that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Commercial break.
Commercial break. Yeah. Put Bon
The
Jovi.
one next to him on the left, though, I think you should hook up with him.
That one could get it too. Yeah.
There we go.
Short guys are better in bed anyway. They're more appreciative.
The biggest dicks I've ever encountered have been attached to short men.
Yeah, I mean, but this guy's tall and he had a huge dick. That's the thing. If he hit me up, I'd go back.
Okay, yeah.
Do you hear this? We're in the school cafeteria, and these girls are talking about guys with
Oh,
big
shit.
dicks.
I
forgot.
know.
I
They're
forgot
like,
what we were doing.
Oh, yeah, we're in a commercial.
they're not even being subtle about it.
I
at
know.
all.
They're just talking out loud, and they're talking about being in commercial when we're in a
know.
commercial.
Right?
God, I wish there was like something for us small dick men to do.
Wait, you have a small dick?
Wait. Don't you?
No. I just sit at this table because I think you guys are funny.
God damn it!
Oh,
Has this ever happened to you? You have a small dick and you're talking about your small dick, and people call you out for having a small dick, and then the other people you're talking to have big dicks? Well, if so, come to Kentucky University. D1 athletes, we're looking for you. We'll elongate your dick if you play lacrosse for us.
Yeah. We'll
want to know where he went to college?
Where?
VMI.
Well,
that's
of course.
TMI. Alright, let's just end it.
Big commercial.
It's hard to know.
Oh my God, this never happened before. Oh my God,
Okay. Haley, do you get embarrassed easily?
No, actually, I was like trying to think of my most embarrassing moments, and like the only thing I could think of was like the time I emailed the president of JMU to tell him I was sad that JMU was a party school.
Wait, what? So you went to JMU, I assume.
I went to JMU for a year and a semester before I was like, this is too much
This is too much
party.
Party.
And then I switched to William and Mary, where I partied harder.
So William Mary wasn't as much as a party school, but you were like, now I can be the party one.
I thrive best as a big fish in a small pond,
Yeah.
which is why I moved back to Norfolk.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. So
Did he respond to you to this email?
I want to say he did. I think he gave me like some student resources or something. I probably got put on like a red flag
Yeah.
watch list
Yeah.
of like this student is in
'Cause what-
danger.
They're like, this bitch doesn't drink.
like, what did the email say? Like,
Basically, like how the only way I felt I could make friends was pretending to be Christian.
What the fuck?
So, growing up, my mother told me to never consume alcohol, and I have the kind of relationship with my mother where it's like she tells me a rule and I follow it without
Sure.
question.
Yeah. That's the downfall of my life. I did too.
Yeah. So then I went to JMU for theater, and then it turns out like most theater kids aren't nerds and they drink really hard.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I didn't know that.
Yeah, the theater kids are actually getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're having orgies most of the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, there's like a lot of sex happening, especially high school theater kids.
Yeah.
Backstage, the stage crew, they were all sucking and fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I
hot.
was never invited to those.
Yeah,
I
me
didn't
either.
know.
No.
Me either.
Never got invited to the Suck Fuck Fest.
Yeah, they didn't want me there.
Yeah.
But I just got rejected by Nosferatu, so.
Oh man.
Oh, wow. So here's an AI letter from a dean of a university to a student who complained about their school being too much of a party school. Dear Haley Daniels, thank you for your email expressing your concerns about the prominence of party culture at James Madison University. I appreciate you bringing this matter to my attention. We understand that vibrant social life is a part of the university experience, but we also recognize the importance of fostering an environment conducive to academic success for all students. We strive to provide a balanced experience that allows students to thrive both socially and academically. We are taking steps to address the concerns you raised. These include promoting a wider range of extracurricular activities, strengthening our alcohol and drug policy, providing resources and support. We also encourage students to take an active role in shaping the campus culture. We value your feedback and invite you to participate in student government, suggest new initiatives, or join existing clubs and organizations that align with your interests. We believe that a positive and productive learning environment is essential to all of our students. We are committed to addressing your concerns and creating a campus culture that supports both academic excellence and personal growth. Sincerely, Dean Fuckface.
Whoa.
I probably would have felt a lot better if I had gotten something like that.
Well, now you did.
AI made me feel better about my trauma.
AI is good. We've proved it.
We evaporated how many milliliters of water to get that letter.
Yeah. We did it.
All right.
I didn't like it.
Okay.
I don't like using AI on the podcast. It makes me feel like I shouldn't be here.
I love it.
Okay.
And eventually you won't.
Yeah.
Next episode, I'm just replaced by AI.
We've been slowly working on AI Jeff for a while. It's been learning your mannerisms.
Well, you can take like an article and run it through an AI that will turn it into a podcast and have conversation about it, so you can
fuck
learn new
yeah.
about a subject.
That's
so
really crazy.
Oh. The only thing we can't replace was it Costco Joe? What was the name of the host?
What is his name?
You know,
Yeah, what's his name?
his last name's Costco.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Oh, dating Joe? No, what the fuck is his name? Joe Johnson?
Joe Johnson Costco.
All right, Haley, you got more stories?
yeah, so I think
we want to hear about the snow, actually.
the snow time. So
What is that?
so if I am going to be with a man in the biblical sense, I am
She puts it
interested
so beautifully.
in using the power of my pussy to convince him to make me his girlfriend and then hopefully wife.
Okay.
It's worked once.
So that's my goal. So if I'm hooking up with you, I'm like, yeah, like I'd be your girlfriend. So I hooked up with this dude one time and I was like interested in that. And then like he kind of like blew me off afterwards. And I was like, whatever, I'll chalk it up to like some kind of loss and I'll just keep swiping.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, doing what I'm doing. Okay, that was fine. And like something about me is that like I could be any man's girlfriend, like in my mind. Like I will. I want to be everyone's dream girl. Like,
Okay, I'm getting on board with this. Austin Radford, if you're listening.
Is this what the show Dreamgirls is about?
so like that was my past. It's funny because like now I'm married to someone where I feel like I'm my most self ever, and I feel like that's like, you know, like those weird things you do, like scratch your own butthole and then sniff it. And like if you think about that, we've evolved to do that because it's like if it smells bad, danger, we need to ask someone to lick that and hope that like our diseases get cured.
Okay. I will say I'm not exactly following, but I'm excited to hear more.
Catch up, Molly.
And so like I feel like I'm in the kind of relationship now where I'm like so unmasked that like I'm just myself 24/7. But like before it was like I was an actress at a young age. So I feel like I was like I could become anybody. And so I would see like a man and like project his fantasies onto myself.
Yeah. Sure.
It's very Taylor Swift mastermind of you.
Yes, very much so. Yes.
Wow.
And so then like a few weeks later, this guy hit me up again, and I was like, "Oh yeah, he was like a was this? No, this was the Air Force guy, not a med student. There were a couple med students.
Same fucking diff.
Yeah.
Planes, brains.
Automobiles.
I have fucked
Nice.
every single branch of the military except the Space Force.
Oh, okay.
That one's pretty new.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't exist when I was a whore.
Hey, Space Force. Get better.
Yeah, do
Guardians is what they're called.
Better. Do better.
Are they really?
Yeah, like they're.
That's hot.
I know. I really want to. I keep telling I'm gonna buy a shirt for the Space Force that says Guardians. There's cool merch for Space Force.
If
Yeah,
you're in
okay.
the Space Force and you want to fuck me when I'm in my 60s and my kids have gone off to college and I'm in my swinging era, hit me up.
Hell yeah.
So he hit me up a few weeks later and I was like still into maybe being his girlfriend. So then I hooked up with him. And then just in the morning, I could just tell from the way he was acting. I was like, he is was
he watching Parks and Rec by himself in his living room laughing really hard?
He was talking about his mom in a way where it was like, you're embarrassed to introduce me to your mother, because it's like on the outside I look like a good wife, but then like the minute I open my mouth, it's like I'm talking about scratching my own butthole, sniffing it.
Yeah.
And then asking someone to lick it if it smells bad.
He was Arizona iced tea royalty. He told me.
Whoa.
But he could have been a
Wow.
liar. Everyone I've fucked in the Air Force is also a liar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're not in the Air Force.
Yeah.
And so he said that his dad was inheriting all the stocks to Arizona iced tea or whatever, or something like
Damn.
that.
Why
So-
did he join the military?
Yeah, that is a good question. He was probably lying, but he was from Long Island too, I want to say. So
That's- That's Long Island iced tea.
Yeah, it's another.
That's a different team.
Yeah.
And his last name was Palmer?
Huge D1.
God. Ugh.
And so then it had snowed, and so I couldn't get my car or something. And so my dad came to walk, because we were walking distance from my parents' house where I was living
Okay.
at the
Oh.
time. And so my dad came and got me, and I walked home, and I was like, he has to know what's going on. But also my dad's little sister worked at a strip club, and he used to go support her
I love
at
that.
her job.
Nice. Okay.
I love that.
So my mom has always said, if it weren't for me,
Yeah.
you'd be a whore in the streets. And your dad would just let it happen. And it's looking back, it's yeah, he would.
That's such a
I'm
mom
just
thing
here-
to say.
If it wasn't
dad
for
would
me,
just
you'd be a
let it-
whore in the
And your dad would just let it happen.
That is so funny.
It's like Charlie Falk Auto. I give them away, but my wife won't let me.
Well, my dad did tell me I could be a monster girl that at the Supercross races growing up, that was his dream career for me, was holding the signs.
It was round one.
Supercross race.
I love that.
Just a white trash wonder.
oh my god.
Wait, did you say Monster
Beautiful.
Girl?
Yeah, the Monster Energy drink
Oh,
girls that are
yeah,
really
yeah.
hot.
I was
at-
thinking of because it's Halloween.
Ooh, spooky.
I was thinking of what's her name? The serial killer.
Eileen Awareness.
just shaved eyebrows and back rosacea.
A monster girl.
Well, she said some crazy stuff in court.
Like what, dog?
Didn't she say didn't she mouth off to the judge and be like, "I'll bite off your cock"?
That's not the craziest thing I've ever heard.
What's the craziest thing you've ever heard?
Somebody coming in a trash can. That's
So-
a-
Just
someone-
the
That's the
splat
craziest
against
thing.
the plastic.
Is that not
Oh.
crazy?
I'm still reeling from that. I'm
It's
like,
insane.
Matt, I've been thinking about it all day, and I cannot believe we saw him. First of all, we saw him at the bar. I didn't notice he was there till he was leaving. Jeff said he noticed us immediately, and I'm just glad we didn't sit inside because I was talking mad shit about it on the patio.
Here's one thing though. I can't say that I've never not came in a trash can.
Okay, but were you?
Were you in the bathroom, and was it the bathroom trash
Wait, do you
can?
know that you have?
I have, yeah. I don't
Okay.
know if I have
But
my
were
Was
you-
it a kitchen trash
Were you
can?
acting?
Because I'm not sure.
Not
I
a
can...
kitchen trash. Well,
Were you?
no, not a
actively-
kitchen trash can.
bathroom trash
Did
can?
you leave the inside of a woman to walk into the
No,
kitchen?
no.
and
See,
come
that's
to the
yeah.
trash can?
I'm like, yeah. I got done jerking off, and I was like, I don't know. I'll just come right in the trash can.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, it seems like a weird thing to do
If-
when you're not by yourself.
In,
Yeah.
in Norfolk, the toilet water situation, if it's a full moon, your toilet will flush. But if it's a quarter moon, the tides aren't strong enough for a good water pressure. So sometimes you don't want a jellyfish and not be able to flush it.
The tides are high, and I'm coming
in a trash can.
Like, why not? I get not wanting to come inside of someone. I would
Yeah.
prefer he didn't. as
Right.
well because I don't know him.
That's where
Plus,
all the
also,
STDs are
I
stored.
don't know his last name.
Get a vasectomy.
But also,
That guy needs a vasectomy
just
Yeah.
real bad.
go on the sheets or something. Don't fucking leave me. to
A man
just
who
be
thinks
all
that
alone.
he's going to get trapped by a woman is also a man who will never get a vasectomy.
It's
True.
also
Like,
it's
that's
also
like-
a man who will never get trapped by a woman.
True.
It's like she's not the one setting the trap, bro.
Wait, oh,
You're
wait, hold on.
35 now.
I just realized something. In his thing, he said he was looking for submissive, and he left you for a dominatrix. What?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't really know what he wants. That's where
Yeah.
he definitely.
Oh my
I would
God.
try and be his girlfriend and get him to therapy.
Okay.
You try to be his girlfriend just to get him in therapy. You'd be
Okay,
like,
so you think
I'm
that
going to sacrifice
Be his
you.
girlfriend
I
and
should
make
try to
him
be
not
his
come.
girlfriend?
Wait.
Yes. What do you
Okay.
think? What? Okay. So his dream
I'll do
girl.
it. I'll try to be his girlfriend.
His dream girl is covered in freckles and tattoos and submissive.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'll be that.
how about this?
I'll get those freckle tattoos.
Yes.
Next time, when he's about to come, why don't you get up and bring him the trash can?
Oh,
That's
that would
what
be
I said.
So
That's
Oh, did
kind
you
of
say that?
that's what I was thinking before the encounter today, which like has made me really just
not want to speak to him or
hate
see
myself.
him ever again.
Yeah. But before the interaction today, I was like, oh well, I gotta have him over to my place and see if he does the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wanted to see, but now I'm kind of like, fuck this guy. Like, you think you're better than me?
You should text him in 3 weeks and say, "I think I'm pregnant."
Yes!
You should.
You should.
I think I'm pregnant. I actually was sleeping in your trash can.
See, I have a fetish that's very specific, and it's like cum-filled coffee grounds, and I put it inside myself. And hope to get pregnant.
I love the texture. It's ribbed for my pleasure.
Yeah.
I give birth to a Keurig. But yeah, no, I don't think I'll see this guy again unless he hits me up.
We have time for a game or another story.
What you got for us, Haley? Any other stories?
There is a game we have to play since this is the first time you're on the podcast.
yeah.
Let's do a game.
Okay, we have to play the classic.
I don't have a sense of shame, so I don't get that embarrassed.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I guess.
We're hitting the button.
Space Force official keeps job despite having sex toys. You know, good for him. There's no shame in
Yeah,
having
what the
sex
fuck?
toys.
Yeah, this is
You
crazy.
can have sex toys and have a job. Just ask anyone.
Yeah. Apparently, this guy, leader of the Space Force, something brought a silver suitcase with a bunch of sex toys
A
and was
silver
like
surfer?
a silver surfer. And was making gurring sounds. All right,
All right, this game's called Fuck, Marry, Kill.
insert song.
I'm going to try and marry everybody with the power of my pussy.
Fuck, marry, kill, raise, eggs.
You don't have to do anything. God. Oh, I forgot about this fucking game.
All right, this game is called Fuck, Marry, Kill, Raise. God, I don't even know how to intro the
Raise?
song
I
anymore.
know, right?
As if they're your child.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give you 4 options.
Okay.
You gotta fuck one. You gotta marry one. You cannot fuck the one you marry. You gotta
Okay.
kill one. You cannot fuck the one you kill before, after, or
Fuck the
during
one you
murder.
kill.
Yeah.
And you gotta raise one as your own child, and you cannot fuck the one you raise. Are we
No.
doing neglect?
Bell.
Oh,
Oh
are
my
we doing
God.
neglect?
This is a flashback.
Are we
no.
gonna do neglect and eggs? Don't be scared.
Yes.
I'll just keep the train going. Okay, so
Oh my gosh, these are my friends.
yeah, so fuck, marry, kill, raise. The options are me
Me
Me.
Okay.
and yourself.
and eggs.
Go.
Okay, so
We still got it. We still got it, baby.
We kind of don't, but we kind of do.
No, I was surprised how much you
Yeah.
remembered.
fuck, marry, kill, raise.
Yeah, and you gotta kind of tell us why.
And neglect.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta kind of tell us why.
And it's everyone at this table and eggs.
Yeah. We like to throw neglect and eggs in there.
No, we
Got rid of it?
We did because we would be like, no eggs, no eggs.
Okay.
But do you want to go back to eggs?
We're going back to eggs.
we'll get the eggs in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm marrying Molly because
Hell yeah.
she got tickets to the Eras tour twice.
Sure did. Actually,
3
3
times.
times.
3 times.
Mhm.
And
three time.
I didn't go to the Eras tour, and it's
I'm a magic person.
it's a great regret of mine that I didn't get to go to the Eras tour.
Okay.
And
Any D1 athlete would be lucky to be trapped by me.
You've been married 27 times according to the spreadsheet.
Hell yeah, queen.
oh, see, there we go. So now I have.
Fuck, kill, raise.
I'm raising Matt Cole.
Oh, white soul.
because
You
I
guys
think
kind of look alike. You could be his mom.
exactly. I feel like I kind of like remind him of his mother in like some
That's true.
capacity.
Matt,
so.
when you hook up, do you do you suck nipples a lot?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Noted for later. I'm gonna put a pin in that and slide into your DMs. And be like, hey man, I'm pretty lonely and I'm 5 PBRs deep.
What would you want to like
Oh, I just
change
got
about Matt?
Wait,
or,
hold
like,
on. I just got
raise him as?
that's a great question. Put a pin in that. I just got a great like porno setup.
Okay.
Rapunzel, but with nipples. And
the longest nipples?
Yeah.
Are you making fun of my long nipples?
I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying.
He's
like,
admiring.
Yeah. Rapunzel,
I have a
Rapunzel.
specific type of nipple.
I do think if I did raise Matt Cole, the world would be a sadder place for it because
Okay.
he wouldn't have the need to rebel against his mother and go into comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
There'd be less laughter.
He'd be married right
Oh.
now with like
Ooh.
kids and a
Yeah.
white picket fence
I
because
like the fence.
yeah,
He'd be AI version of
I
Matt
wouldn't
Cole.
have raised him with
Yeah.
religion.
Oh, thank
All
God.
of a sudden, I'm horny towards Matt Cole.
I don't know what sound to play.
Ooh, I'm
How about this?
sweating. Ooh, hold on.
No.
Can you guys go for a second? I don't know. All of a sudden.
Yeah, so I'd raise him in like he would know the love of a mother.
Right.
He would not have a religion. Like he'd
Right.
have his needs met, his
That
emotional
shame
needs
wouldn't
met.
exist from
yeah.
religion.
He'd be
Yeah.
too
I love it.
well-rounded.
Yeah, it would be a worse world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would. So
Better life for Matt, but a worse world.
Yeah.
So in the
I
world,
make that sacrifice.
in the world where I'm his mommy, it's
mommy.
It's probably also the world where like Harambe didn't get killed.
Amen.
Like this is
But
the
Mudane
sacred-
was never born either.
Oh,
man, it's
wait.
the sacred timeline.
I'm trying to think of a pun for Rapunzel with nipples, but I'm just
I don't know. Do you want to kiss me on the mouth?
Ratitzel?
Okay, so we have
Ratitzel.
So
That doesn't work.
well, like
It'll come to us. It'll come to us.
It'll
not
come
gonna
between
be
us.
chemistry
It'll come-
between.
It'll come in my trash can.
Hey, can you guys shut the fuck
There
up?
won't be.
Hey.
There's no chemistry
to make out of
between
here,
me and Jeff, unfortunately. So
Well, don't knock it till you try it.
I am gonna have to kill him.
No.
Oh no!
I will say Jeff would probably rather get murdered than fuck a woman.
I'm not gonna do that to you.
From what I've observed of
I mean-
Jeff, it's
There's also neglect.
Oh yeah, I couldn't. I'm not
And
gonna kill you
eggs.
then. Well,
Wait,
You-
eggs is a subject matter. It's not a choice.
I
fuck.
feel like
So we've got
Fuck, marry, kill, raise.
fuck,
Neglect.
neglect, Jeff, Haley, eggs.
what does
Yeah.
like eggs means? I have to like birth him out of my vagina.
No, eggs is
let's
not
say
the.
up to
it's-
you.
No, eggs is a subject matter. It's not a choice. Like it's
Oh,
not.
right.
You have.
What
left-
would you do with
you
eggs?
You have kill, or you have murder. You have neglect, and you have
Fucking.
raise. No, you did
Fuck.
raise and
I-
fucking.
I'm pro-abortion, so I'm squashing the eggs.
Okay.
I'll kill the eggs and
Let's
I'll
kill
neglect
eggs.
you because
Okay, I'll get neglect.
I feel like you've already been neglected
Okay.
and you've done a great job of raising yourself.
Thanks.
And
Aw.
I
I
will.
feel like my mom didn't neglect me, but my dad definitely
Oh,
did.
see, there you go.
Yeah,
a little bit.
definitely. Big time.
Yeah,
Wow.
like in that timeline, you end up exactly where you are. Like
Mhm.
Matt Cole's not here. I don't know who's
Yeah.
running this podcast,
No,
That's
but
true.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Yeah, that works.
but you're still a comedian in the streets
Yeah.
of Norfolk.
Jeff has been the most neglected.
oh.
That tracks.
What
What
I
if
do
I've
like
been
to
the
be
most?
left alone, you know?
Let's see. You
And
got,
I get fucked the most.
yeah, you got fucked the most.
I get fucked the most because
Makes
I'm the
sense.
only girl, and people are like, "I'm not gay, so I'll fuck Molly."
yeah.
That is
yeah.
one thing that
Like-
happens a lot.
Like our guests are always like, "But I'm man, I can't fuck man.
Oh,
That's
no.
bad."
so are you fucking yourself then?
I fuck myself better than anyone I've ever met.
Nice.
Honestly, girl, same.
I think that's true for everyone.
I'm a
Yeah.
am a D1 athlete at fucking myself.
Mm-hmm.
That was a solid joke.
Thanks.
And that was fuck, raise, marry, kill, eggs, neglect.
Everything. the works.
Oh, wait.
Fuck.
Marry,
Fama,
kill,
Kara,
raise, neglect.
Fama,
Gotta get
Kara.
the
Famakara Naga.
Oh, that's
wait,
right.
no, that's a little too close. No.
I
All right.
I forgot.
Maybe mark that.
I forgot it was Famakara.
Fama, Kara, neglect.
Famakara, neglect. Oh, I haven't played that in a while. That's fun.
That was fun.
Thank
We
God.
should bring that game back.
I know, right? We should bring Haley back too.
Yeah.
You're just right down the street.
I do.
Yeah, you gotta come back.
And
We'll
on
get
Sundays,
your
I'm off my 5 a.m.
we'll get your husband on here too.
Yeah.
Wait, what is Bobby the Ghost? Okay.
Bobby came in as a ghost one time and he raised himself from the dead.
Oh, I love that.
That's right. I forgot about that.
I'm loving getting into the old school. Like I will say, as sad as divorce is, it's my divorce has really caused the podcast to kind of get back to its roots.
Woo! I love it.
I'm collecting a lot more embarrassing stories, but I
Fuck
will say,
yes.
Unfortunately, my dad will have to skip these days. But
Yeah,
you know,
well.
it happens.
If I have time this week, maybe I'll make a papagram edit.
Yeah.
stuff
It'll just be an empty file. Like, here's the stuff you can hear.
Haley will be like, and that's why people sniff there. And then that's all the time we have for this episode.
That's it. Oh, so good. Oh my gosh. Well, Haley, you got anything you want to plug? Anything you want to promote to the worms out there? Any message you want to leave
Worms
the
are our
listeners
fans.
with?
If you're Old Dominion University, hire me full time so I can get insurance. 'Cause right now I'm an
Yay!
adjunct.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to
Shout out
ODU.
ODU.
Let's maybe hire people.
Oh, this episode's gonna come out around election day, maybe or before. So
Hey, you should vote. And
Vote for
Kamala.
Kamala.
I don't
Yeah.
like to tell
Do
people
not
who to
vote for
but
Hung
I
Cow.
gotta say,
Hung cow.
Hung Cow. Do not vote for him for Senate. Tim Kaine,
Oh.
please.
Oh.
No, yeah, no,
Wait,
that's an
there's just a-
actual.
There's a cow with a big dick running
Yeah.
the Senate.
He's a D1
I think I
athlete.
had sex with him last night.
Is that really his name?
Yes, Hung Cow.
Yeah, just vote. Vote for human beings and not literal monsters.
Fucking.
Hey, what do you have against cows?
Oh no.
Oh no, I
If you're-
forgot. My
if
Hung
you're-
Cow is here.
This is specifically for Brittany Shearer Culbertson.
Okay.
Oh.
That's very specific.
In honor of her, do not vote third party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If
Is
you
she
vote
ru-
for Jill
she's running
Stein,
for third
you're an
party?
idiot. Let's see, Jill Stein. Who's that other bitch?
Is there a third? My first time ever voting was for third party.
I bet. Who was it?
God, it was someone for governor. He was a libertarian. I thought I was a libertarian when I was 18 because I was dumb.
Oh, me too.
Everyone does, I feel,
Yeah.
when they're
I
young.
voted
Yeah.
for Romney.
Yay! Hey, that's great. That's great. That's real great. We could all laugh because he lost.
Yeah.
If he had won, we'd be real pissed at you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just throwing your.
That's when I
vote
went
away.
to JMU.
Oh.
That was when she was compiling that email.
I walked to the polls and I was mad that all the buses that took you to the polls were Obama branded. And now I look back and I'm like, why didn't Romney have buses taking college students to the polls? Because he knew we'd walk there in defiance and vote for him.
Oh my God.
Nowadays, you can ride Pokemon to the polls.
Now I'm incredibly far leftist.
Yay!
Pokemon Go to the polls.
So good. So good.
All right, little wormies out there, don't forget the first Friday of every single month
Oh.
at Afterglow Brewing.
Oh.
Me and friend or enemy of the pod, Trip Rumble,
He is enemy of the pod.
we host a short form improv show. It's free to attend and it's usually super, super fun.
Uh-huh.
Come check it out. Most of the people here are in the cast. Haley, if you want to get in on these shows, you just let me know.
That's an invite.
And then the third Thursday of every month is the Beaver Show at
Yeah.
Afterglow. So it's a bunch of ladies and their pussies, and we do a show.
Ladies.
And it's super fun. Those shows are both free, and Afterglow is a really cool place to hang out
It
in.
is
Wait,
fun.
do we still do the Trip Rumble Afterglow? Or is that?
That's what I just promoted.
Oh, I thought you did
They
Reaver
co-host
Beavers.
it now.
It's first Thursday is
Thursday.
me and Trip's show.
Oh, I thought it was just Trip Show.
Yeah, people think that. But I was doing.
It used to be.
I was doing all the work, so I made him put my face on the poster. I was like, "Hey, just so you know, I'll keep doing the shit for this, but you gotta
That's right,
give me,
Trip.
You gotta give me cred.
You're on
dog."
notice.
Yeah, Trip, you're
Also,
on notice.
second Fridays of every month is our Medita shows.
Oh.
And this
Jeff
one
is
coming up
doing-
on the 8th,
Mm-hmm.
this Friday,
Nice.
2 weeks from now, is my variety show. So come out and check that out. First one was really successful, I thought.
Yeah, and I think there's a 95% chance I'll be doing stand up for this variety show. And you're allowed to come to this one. So.
Oh yeah.
You're not banned from this
We
one.
have to talk about that, by the way. I have some updates.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay.
We'll have some porch
That's
beers
all
after this. Hell yeah.
And then what am I in? I'm in Hamlet at TCC Chesapeake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
When is that?
Wednesday through Saturday is the run.
What part are you?
What
I am
dates?
Rosencrantz, so November
I knew
6th through 9th, and then the
Okay.
following week, November, what is it? 10th through 16th or something like that. Anyways, check it out.
Right.
Is it outdoors?
It's indoors, thank
Okay.
God. I don't do outdoor shows.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I love outside.
Ugh.
Hell yeah.
Me and Matthew.
you know
Yeah, you should.
They love
Matthew
going
should
out.
talk to
They love being
The D went
outdoors
out
and
fast.
doing random sports.
There's nothing more than I love
sorry,
than outside
what?
in a trash can.
Fuck that guy. I cannot believe that guy thinks he's better than me.
no, he's
We warned you. We told you not to hook up with him.
Anyway, all the little worms out there, we love you so much. And until next time, keep wiggling.
Thanks so much for listening to How Embarrassing Podcast, a Go On Podcast production. If you have an embarrassing story, like to be a guest on How Embarrassing, send us an email at howembarrassingpodcast@gmail.com.
D1.
D1!
Whoop, whoop.